Butch Roll with a block that gave him the last 8 yards. And Phoenix trailing 3-0. Under 4 minutes remaining, first quarter of play. Blitz. And Ron Moore runs into the arms of Seth Joyner, but he cracks the 20 and is down at the 18-yard line. Perhaps the 19 is the official spot.
Butch Roll just made another devastating block to spring Moore that time for that 5-yard gain. Watch, here he is right here. The blitz is going to come from Hager, and there's going to be a heck of a collision right here. Super block by Butch Roll on the middle linebacker, who was blitzing again.
We have an injury report from the Philadelphia bench. Wes Hopkins has pulled a quadricep muscle, being iced, and he may be back. Second down, 5. Ron Moore, big hole, fumble. He got it back. It bounced right back into his arms.
A fortuitous bounce, perhaps, Vern.
I would think so.
The big block on Clyde Simmons here, number 96, is again, the Eagles are just gutted, and it's Butch Roll again, coming down on a lineman this time. Watch this bounce, though, and a nice job of staying with it by Moore. So we've seen Roll block on a corner, a linebacker, and now a defensive lineman.
And it's first and goal, Phoenix. Larry Centers is in the backfield. Walter Reeves, the tight end, in motion. They'll run it left and not get anything this time. Larry Centers, the ball carrier.
You know, it's interesting with Wes Hopkins out of the game with that injury. You would almost expect to see number 20, Andre Waters, in the game. But Kotite, feeling that he's still not game sharp in those words, has put William Frizzell at that strong safety position for Hopkins.
Andre Waters is active today, and Richie Kotite said he will play, but not a major role. Not in this game. Derek Ware is in as an extra tight end on second and goal for 5. Chandler into the flat, and that was going to go 94 yards if Frizzell had held on. Oh, wow.
Yeah, number 33 should be kicking himself along with the ball. Here he is on the coverage. Centers comes out of the backfield. It's a quick flat pass, and that ball should have been intercepted, and that would have gone about 97, Vern, because he was on the 3-yard line. Nobody was going to catch William Frizzell.
But it's third and goal. 3-0. Philadelphia leads. 1:34 remaining in the first quarter of play. And again, Philadelphia calls timeout. That's the second defensive timeout that the Eagles have used on this drive. Bud Carson, the longtime defensive guru in the National Football League, but his team forced to call 2 timeouts on this drive.
When you change your middle linebacker on defense, it's like changing your quarterback on offense. It's a different guy calling signals, a different guy communicating, and obviously there's been some problems as the Eagles have had to use 2 of their timeouts here in the first quarter.
Third and goal. 5 defensive backs in for Philadelphia now. Split backs behind Chris Chandler. 3-0. Philadelphia has the lead. Blitz. Chandler back, lobs it out left side. Caught out of bounds. Gary Clark makes the grab, but he had run out of room. And that will bring on Greg Davis, who will try his 11th field goal of the season.
That's 2 weeks in a row now that Chandler's just let his receiver out of bounds on a crucial play. Last week it was Derek Ware on a third and short situation. This time he throws it a little bit late to Gary Clark in the end zone.
Well, Steve Berline cannot play at quarterback today because of a knee injury, but Greg Davis pleaded with Joe Bugle, please keep him active so he can be my holder. And he is in the hold. Kick is up and good from 23 yards away. So at the end of a long drive, both teams have to settle for a trio of points, and we're tied at 3. 1:26 to go, first quarter. There's middle linebacker Brett Hager, who was a third-round draft choice out of the University of Texas in 1989. His first start as a middle linebacker today. His family is here from Odessa. His dad, Harley Hager, he's got a brother there in the stands. They had planned this trip a long time ago. First time the family has seen Brett play today. And it just so happens it also is his first start as a middle linebacker in the NFL. Short kickoff taken by Walker at the 17. And Herschel Walker is out near the 32-yard line, where the Eagles will take over for the second time. David Braxton makes the tackle.
First down was really key for the Eagles on their three-point scoring down, but also Phoenix does a pretty good job on first down in their first possession. You know, you kind of feel sorry for Hager. He's made 4 tackles as middle linebacker. He's blitzing every other down, and then he's got to go out and block on the kickoff return team.
Well, he was strolling along the sidelines, kind of relaxing, and realized, wait a minute, I'm on the kickoff coverage team, or kickoff return team. First down and 10. 3-3 ball game, 1:14 to go in the first quarter. O'Brien batted back in his face.
And it's a big guy that's dancing around that did the batting too. Big Keith Rucker. Watching from the right of the screen. He's going to get his right hand up and snuff this one from O'Brien. That's a good job of getting about 340 pounds up off the ground. It says 360 here. And he doesn't look 360 to me, Vern.
He does to me.
Told me a couple weeks ago, he said he had his weight exactly where he wants it. I said, where's that? He says, right above my belt.
Second down and 10. 3-3 ball game. O'Brien has both wide receivers to the left. Victor Bailey, by the way, as Dan said, probably won't play today. There's Heath Sherman. And he runs it out near the 36-yard line. Eagles started off with a 4-0 record. Then they lost Cunningham. They lost Fred Barnett and Jeff Seidner. Now Byron Evans is out defensively. They've also lost Ken Rose. A lot has happened, and none of it very positive since that 4-0 record.
And if there were any Phoenix fans watching today, they'd tell you, well, hey, it's worked for us. Injury's been a big factor on both these teams' troubles lately.
36. Out of the shotgun. Stunts. They got O'Brien. They shot it up front. Eric Swan with Ken Harvey's help.
It looks like both teams want to major in the blitz coming right up the middle. Number 98 is Swan. He beats that double team this time. And because of the double team, you see Alexander turn out to help. That allowed Ken Harvey to come free.
Back to punt here is Jeff Fiegels, who is playing in his hometown. And Eric Blunt will return it because Johnny Bailey is on the inactive list today. And a little confrontation over in the Philadelphia bench. We got an official who got in the middle of that. Lorenzo Lynch is one of them, the Cardinal involved, number 29.
And you can always argue better when you take your helmet off. You know, your voice comes out more clearly.
Well, the cameras are on you.
It's tough to argue though when you're in somebody else's sideline.
Right.
Take a look at what happened at the end of this play. 29 is Lynch, blocking on Harris.
Well, Lorenzo Lynch will get a chance to rest. His offensive teammates are on the field. Final play of the first quarter, and we are tied at 3-3. Play action. Chandler with a good fake. And a comeback pattern, Ricky Prohl. Boy, he ran a real deep pattern and then brought it back on Eric Allen. Nice play, Chandler to Prohl. That's the end of the first quarter. With our score, Philadelphia 3, Phoenix 3. Battle of the Birds continues. Back for the second quarter of play from Sun Devil Stadium. And Phoenix struggles by as the game goes on, Dan.
This is what happened last week. You can see they started off well and kind of tapered off to